Good afternoon, second graders. Welcome to our STEM unit again on severe weather. Today we are going to talk about how to prepare and respond to severe storms. So to prepare for severe storms like tornadoes, flooding, hurricanes, first you want to create a family plan. In case you aren't together or something, where would you might meet? What are some strategies, like what is everyone's job? What would you do during one of these events if they were to ever happen? And in that family plan might be making sure that all the windows and doors are closed, especially for tornadoes and hurricanes. Whenever there's the high winds, you want to make sure that your doors aren't blowing open or the windows aren't letting in all this strong air, because it could really cause some problems. Another thing is that you might want to make sure that the trees around your house are trimmed and the bushes, making sure with again those strong winds that they aren't blowing branches onto your house or falling over onto your house. You also want to make sure that all your valuables, so things that you really cherish, are in a safe spot. In case anything like a window were to break, it wouldn't blow into your house, like the wind wouldn't blow and break things that you wouldn't want it to break. Here in Indianapolis, we really need to focus on tornadoes and sometimes flooding. So, preparing for a tornado, which is very specific, during a tornado and preparing for one, you want to make sure that you are staying away from windows, glass, and doors. Sometimes the winds can break the glass, and you would not want to get hurt by glass. You also want to try to stay in lower levels, so a basement if you have one, or if you live in an apartment, maybe you can go to a neighbor that lives on a lower level, or you could try to stay low. So try to stay in the hallway or stay in a bathroom that doesn't have windows, because you want to be as safe as possible. And again, making sure doors and windows are secure. So sometimes people put boards up on their windows, so even if the glass does break, it wouldn't come into the classroom, or not classroom, your bedroom or your house. And making sure doors are maybe locked will help them stay closed. Whenever you're preparing for flooding, this is again also very specific. Making sure your valuables are not on the ground, because we know that water would be on the ground. So if you could move it, like maybe onto a shelf or something else, or if you have a basement, try to take all the valuables out of your basement, because that will probably be what floods first. And you want to move to higher ground. So it's different than a tornado. You don't want to be in the basement, because that's what's going to flood first. You might want to go upstairs or try to be up higher than your lowest level, because that would be where the flooding takes place. So your homework today is to complete today's exit ticket. The exit ticket is basically going to check your understanding on how to prepare for tornadoes, flooding, and other severe weather storms.